Hello YouTube viewers and random Whovians, it's good to be back, and today for your viewing pleasure I will be taking a look at this, which is the RB Replicas War Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, and here it is out of its box because, well, it never came in one. You see, I picked this up from the RB stall at Star Wars Invasion Dublin, where it and a few of their other classic era Sonics were just being sold loose, and when you bought it, it was just wrapped up in bubble wrap. But anyway, seeing as there's no box, let's move on and take a look at the Sonic itself. Okay, so here we have the War Doctor Sonic, and it looks gorgeous. It's been milled from metal, and as a result, it's very shiny and glossy. On top of that, it's so heavy, which gives it such an authentic feel when you hold it, as opposed to when you hold the plastic toy. The detail is excellent, as pretty much what they seem to have done here is taken the toy, which was released a few months ago, scanned it, then replicated it through a CNC system, so therefore the machine can mill it from solid metal. Essentially, this kind of looks like a 3D metallic photocopy of the toy, and therefore all the detail has been copied across, with all the ridges and sections on the collar and handle perfectly mirrored. Of course, the black paint apps used on the toy are not present on the replica, but fortunately the battery compartment or legal guff hasn't been copied across either, meaning the RB replica looks fantastic as a result. Turning to features, the collar is on a spring so it can be pulled down. Unfortunately, this doesn't do anything as, get this, the replica contains no electronics. Yeah, no electronics, so no lights and no sound effects. This is a major disappointment, as it looks so good. The Sonic can be easily disassembled, as it's essentially all screwed together. First up, the lower half of the handle can be unscrewed, which then exposes this inner black rod, which has a large spring around it, which can also be taken off. The rod can also be just screwed off there as well. The collar can be slid through the top part of the handle as well. This red piece on the fez part at the bottom can be unscrewed also, allowing the larger red section to be removed. The top section of the rod can be screwed off as well. It's interesting to note that the emitter section here actually does contain an LED. I know you're thinking that the makers included it to make it look accurate, but when I ran a current through it, it actually lit up red, as it does in the episode. So why go to all the trouble of including a red accurate LED if you're not going to include electronics? As you can see on the inside of the Sonic, there really isn't too much room for any wiring or circuitry, and it certainly doesn't mirror the internal design of the toy, so it would be very difficult for me personally to mod this replica to include any lights and sounds. Doing a size comparison, its dimensions are practically the exact same as the toy, while it's bigger than the One Company's 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver remote, and slightly smaller than their 11th Doctor Sonic remote. So, overall, what do I think of this prop replica? Well, it's okay. I mean, I love its design. It really looks fantastic, and it feels great to hold. Unfortunately, it's all somewhat superficial, as it offers no electronics, so I'm very disappointed at the lack of lights and sounds. And yes, I know, in the show the prop John Hurt used was in fact a modified 4th Doctor Sonic toy, so pretty much the toy released a few months back is technically the closest to screen accurate prop you can buy. But all the same, I really do appreciate the look of this item. In fact, I think it looks particularly good, especially when placed next to the 10th and 11th Doctor Universal remotes, which is how I display it. RB replicas seem to only specialise in milled metal products though, so it's ultimately not too surprising that the Sonic contains no interior electronics. Yes, it may look excellent as a display piece, but you know the old expression, it's what's on the inside that counts. And so that does it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to stay subscribed for more videos and keep up to date with all my latest news and reviews by liking my Facebook page and following me on Twitter. Thanks again for watching, and remember to keep following the nerd. Goodbye.